Isn't it wild how some celebrities change over the years? It's not just aging or a new hairstyle. Some have surgeries that totally transform how they look, and not always for the better. Think about it. Why you reckon they go that far? Is it the pressure to look perfect? Or is it something else? Stick around, and we'll get into some of the craziest stories of celeb surgeries that didn't turn out as planned. You won't believe how much some of them have changed. Number 10. Jocelyn Wildenstein, Catwoman. Remember Jocelyn Wildenstein, also called Catwoman? She really took her nickname to the next level with all the surgeries. She got to look like a cat. Why go that far though? Some say it was for her husband, who loved big cats. Her multiple facelifts and cheek fillers were supposed to make her look fierce, but they ended up making her famous for a whole other reason. Imagine changing your face to keep someone's love. It's pretty intense, right? Number 9. Donatella Versace. Now, talking about transformations, Donatella Versace is a whole story herself. She's the queen of fashion, but also known for her very noticeable plastic surgery adventures. Starting out as a natural beauty, she went down the surgery route to stay youthful. Her face has really changed over the years. Super tight skin, big lips, you know the drill. But what cost? Does staying young looking really matter that much, or is it more about feeling good in your own skin? What do you guys think? Number 8. Michael Jackson. You know Michael Jackson, right? The king of pop was famous not just for his music, but also for his changing looks. His many surgeries especially changed his nose and skin, making headlines as much as his hits. But why did he do it? Some say it was the pressure of fame, or maybe he just never saw himself the way the world did. Either way, it makes you wonder how much can you change before you become someone else. Number 7. Courtney Love. And then there's Courtney Love. She's been in the spotlight for her music and wild lifestyle, but also for her face's changing game. From lip fillers to facelifts, her look has been as headline-grabbing as her performances. Makes you think, doesn't it? Is all this just to stay in the limelight, or is there something deeper driving her to change her look? It's a tough world out there in showbiz, constantly telling you how you should look. Number 6. Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke. Man, that guy's story is something else. He was this handsome leading man in Hollywood, then turned pro boxer, and boy did it take a toll on him. After the boxing, he went through a bunch of surgeries to fix his smashed up face. But each time, it seemed to change him a bit more. You have to wonder, was all that pain worth it just to fix up what fights messed up? It's like he was chasing his old self, but could never quite catch up. Number 5. Lacy Wild. And get this, Lacy Wild. She's famous for her extreme body mods. We're talking massive breast augmentations like super extreme. She aimed for one of the largest sizes out there. And it's not just for looks, it's her identity, her brand. But think about it, carrying all that weight around. That's gotta be tough on the body. What pushes someone to go that big? Is it the fame, the money, or maybe proving something to themselves or others? It's a wild world in plastic surgery, for sure. Number 4. Alanta Star. Check out Alanta Star's story. She went all out with her transformation. Originally starting her journey for gender reassignment, she didn't just stop there, she got over 300 surgeries to perfect her look. Talk about commitment, huh? From nose jobs to liposuction, and even getting her ears pinned back. Makes you think, what's the drive behind changing almost everything about yourself? Is it the search for perfection, or maybe something more personal, like feeling right in your own skin? Number 3. Hang Moku. Then there's Hang Moku, who really takes it to another level. She became so obsessed with silicone injections that she ended up disfiguring her face. Can you imagine going so far that you can't recognize yourself anymore? It's kinda heartbreaking. She was once a beautiful model, and then one thing led to another, and she couldn't stop with the surgeries. It's a stark reminder of how an obsession with beauty can twist into something quite dangerous. What starts as a simple desire to look better can spiral out of control, huh? Number 2. Scott Carrot Top Thompson. You've seen Scott Carrot Top Thompson, right? The guy with the wild red hair and even wilder props. Well, his transformation over the years isn't just about getting buff, it's also his face. Eyebrow lifts, Botox, you name it. It's like he's morphed into a new version of himself. But why go to such lengths? Is it the pressure of always being in the spotlight, needing to look a certain way, or just personal preference to stand out even more? It's pretty wild how much someone can change when fame's in the mix. Number 1. Steve or Hart. And then there's Steve or Hart. Imagine spending $250,000 on plastic surgery. Yeah, that's Steve for you. Over 2 decades, he's had it all done: nose jobs, liposuctions, facelifts, the works. He's always chasing that perfect look, never quite satisfied. It makes you wonder, what's at the heart of that relentless pursuit? Is it just vanity, or maybe a deeper quest for happiness or acceptance? It's a real eye-opener into how far people will go to craft their ideal image. What's your take on these extreme makeovers? Why do you think these stars made such drastic changes? Drop a comment and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories. See you next time.